Hello everyone and welcome to today's video where I discuss what are the best weapons to use in the King's Fall raid. Keep in mind the first weapons that are showing up are going to be for War Priest specifically, the Sleeper Simulant and the Black Spindle. Now these weapons will be best for the War Priest in specific. Now we're going to be discussing about which weapons will be appropriate for every boss in this video. Make sure to stay subscribed to Cable Line Network for more. Alright, now the Sleeper Simulant does a variety of impact on this guy. If you're going to use a Sleeper Simulant, make sure you have at least a Raid Sniper or something that does extra damage to Hive or Taken. Now, once you do that, just keep laying into the War Priest. You can get them done in a few runs. Now, I'm not going to lie, having a Pulse Rifle and having the Sniper and Sleeper Simulant above 300 is going to be a necessity. Now, what really makes these weapons heavy hitters is because I have them all at 300 right now, which is going to be something that's needed in the King's Fall raid. Using weapons that's 290 or 280 will make it ineffective, plus bring down your light level and make it so much harder for your team. Alright, now we're going into the Golgoroth Cellar. This is the only weapon that you should ever even think about using in the Golgoroth for the hard mode. You have to bring in so much DPS to this guy, you have no time to reload, and that's the best thing for the Black Spindle. The Black Spindle, just like the Back Hammer, allows you to continually get ammo from your ammo reserves from continually getting precision shots. You have to get 3 of them, so every shot in the clip has to be precision, and with that big old white thing in the stomach is perfect. Now we have weapons of light, yes, and we have a tether. Which is best for this? It allows the Black Spindle to do 100,000 plus damage a shot, and with about 5 people having that, you can easily take down Golgoroth before he gets enraged. Now we're just going to sit back here. Since we already taken down a lot of the enemies, it's just going to be taken, so I'm going to show you guys the fruit of our work. Black Spindle is also good for shooting Golgoroth in the back, one-shotting him and getting the gaze on him, so you can quickly go over there and, allow your teammates to wreck him with other Black Spindles. Now, you can use other type of snipers and other weapons to get his health down, but the Black Spindle is going to be the best. There's no weapon that brings out as much DPS per the time, not per shot, but per the entire time of its being used. The reason I say that, there's no other weapon that you can fire and it just returns ammo to the magazine except the Stranger's Rifle, the Exotic Stranger's Rifle, but the DPS on that is not as good. It's just not as good as the Black Spindle. Let's be honest here. If you're wondering about the Exotic Stranger's Rifle, the Exotic Stranger's Rifle, you get that from, oh crap, I got his gaze again. Alright, about to finish this. You get the Exotic Stranger's Rifle from, once again, another secret mission. You gotta bring Praetor's Ghost over to the Future War Code. Once you do that, she'll give you the quest the next time the daily is up. So hey, I don't have it right now because I decided not to do it the first time the daily came out. Word of Dawn, weapons of light, the tether, and the Black Spindle, all in combinations, are the reasons why we beat this. Once we got another Black Spindle and we won. Before, it was too hard. Alright guys, now we're getting to the depth search. Now with this one, you're going to have to be a little bit more precise with your weapons loadout. The Hung Jury is amazing to take out the ads. It really is for the Firefly. Black Spindle, of course, for the Witches. And then you also can use the 1,000-yard stare, which is an amazing legendary sniper rifle. This is my favorite legendary sniper rifle, not because of the look, just because of the overall badassery of it. Now, let's say if you have an exotic sword, you can actually couple that with the 1,000-yard stare and the Hung Jury, especially if you're on ads, and still do effective damage. You can also lunge your exotic sword bolts at this creature, which does lingering damage, switch back to your 1,000-yard stare, lay into him, or you can easily just use the Black Spindle. Now the Black Spindle, the reason why I recommend you use something different, do you see how hard it is to aim under pressure? It really is, because when you're in this orb, you're going to constantly be getting laid into by a variety of different enemies. You're going to need a sniper rifle that has quick action on it as well. The Black Spindle does amazing damage because of the continual headshots that it gives, but it's just so hard to aim. As you see, I was reloading a couple of times, so you might as well hit with 1,000-yard stare and the arc sword. You might as well hit with that. It's a little bit easier to aim under fire because of all the explosion with the ads and such. It's crazy, and then you have to make sure that you kill each one of the witches that you are at. One, because you don't want to risk your teammates dying on the third or fourth run, and you have to make sure your teammate has enough firepower in order to deal with Oryx. If your teammates do not have enough power to kill the witches in one run each, like we did here, they're not going to have a chance in hell against Oryx. Now, when you tether the witch, they start blocking their face. So the first witch you don't really want to tether, but hey, tethering the other witch does work. I actually am a I'm a res Sunsinger right now. That's why I'm not using any of my specials. Now, guys, once again, as you see how hard it is just to aim under fire with this black spindle. And look at here, we took them down. Now guys, Oryx is going to have his own separate video because there's a different variety of weapons that you're going to be needing for all the different types of situations. That's going to require an entire 8-minute video. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Thanks again for watching, and peace out, and thanks again.